Hello everyone, and welcome to Soul GPS, where we learn to take our lives back in our hands after narcissistic abuse. And today I'm coming to you from Croatia. I'm still here. I'm at this really magnificent spot called the Blue Lagoon. I'll take some shots of it, some more video of it, and put it at the end of this video so that you can have a look how beautiful this place is. And I wanted to just come to you with a kind of a brief update. First, I have been working on the Soul GPS website, so this is why I haven't been posting too many videos lately. Super busy with getting a first free program for you guys called SOS that I will be rolling out here within the next, hopefully, couple of weeks. It shouldn't take longer, fingers crossed. So, but I am getting your questions, I am getting your comments. I have a long list that I'm going to address and in future videos, so I have way more material coming out. I just need to kind of take it a step at a time, so I want to thank you guys so much for your patience. Also, a couple of notes. Number one, I got an email from one of my viewers saying that there's an auto unsubscribe that's been taking place in a variety of subscriptions to YouTube. So apparently YouTube drops random subscriptions. So double check that you're still subscribed to Soul GPS to make sure that you are receiving all the up-to-date videos. The other thing I want to tell you is I have been getting a ton of emails from you guys. Just so you know, the priority of emails that are going to get my response are the ones that where I'm going to get the payment via PayPal. It's the $25 payment. At this time, I'm going to keep that price for a bit longer, so that you know, I can help as many of you as you can. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to say is that in the event that you do send me a payment, send me an email right away with your question, because there are times where I receive a payment, I don't know who it's from, and I don't have a return email since I'm still using PayPal. So I don't know who to reply to, and there's no question. So I'm assuming it's a donation, in which case I'm very grateful. Thank you so much, because the more you're helping me guys to spend more time researching, spend more time making videos for you, as opposed to doing my other job, which is marketing consulting, which is what's allowing me to travel and do this. So I'm going to be making also a video for you per request, how I'm pulling off this world travel tour on a pretty tight budget, so that in the event you guys would like to do something similar, I can give you some pointers. So that is on my list, and that video is coming. Alright, so today I wanted to come to you with a very special message, and my message is anything is really possible. So today I wanted to come to you with a very special message, and it's actually sort of three messages in one. If you are struggling with narcissistic abuse, you know the feeling of pain and suffering that seems completely abysmal. It can take the wind completely out of your sails. It can kill all hope. It can make you see the darkest places of a human soul. So I want to acknowledge that this is very difficult to go through, and I want to commend you at standing strong, continuing to move forward, and healing from this, and believing that you can, because it is possible. As I have alluded to in my previous videos, especially the one on suicidal thoughts and depression, there've been a time where I was ready to end it, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I'm able to experience life from a completely new level right now. And it was thanks to, I would say, the resilience of the human spirit, which we all possess. So I want to encourage you to do three things. Number one is to be really kind to yourself, because as you're going through this process, one of the things that I remember catching myself doing a lot is having negative self-talk, being impatient with myself, you know, wanting things to change and wanting them to change quickly. It doesn't happen. Change doesn't happen like that. Change occurs in stages, and in order to have sustainable change and progression, you need to have a very steady practice. and do things for yourself that are going to be nurturing you, that are going to be paying off in the long term. So this is coming back to self-care practice, and there are many different kinds of self-care practices you can do, but I would say that one of the most important ones is when you're going through this process, be your own friend, be your own counselor, talk to yourself, record your thoughts, be patient with yourself and say kind things to yourself. Record affirmations if you can, read affirmations, tell yourself I love you, I'm here for you. You know, give yourself frequent hugs, be kind. That's the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say to you is keep going, don't stop, and learn to be mindful. Mindfulness is such a key component of healing. It is basically really bringing yourself back to the present moment, being here and now with yourself. I think it is the highest form of self-respect you can give to yourself, by bringing your mind back into the body, by integrating the two. You'd be amazed at how many messages the body holds for you, how many secrets it's waiting for to reveal to you. So it's just a really beautiful, precious, important integration as part of your healing process. So again, step number one is remember to be kind to yourself. Step number two is keep coming back to the present moment. And finally, step number three is never, ever, ever give up on your dreams, and never, ever, ever give up on yourself. So if you're going through this really difficult stage right now, it may feel very counterintuitive what I'm about to say, but hear me out. If there's something that you've always wanted to do, a class you wanted to take, a language you wanted to learn, a course that was interesting to you, a place you wanted to travel to, now is a good time. If you can pull it off, if your lifestyle can allow you to do this, now is the best time to do it. Why? Because as you're going through this process of healing, what's happening is you're letting go of the past, letting go of the old life. And that has a physical expression encoded inside of your body, inside of your brain to be more specific. Your nervous system has been wired in a way to reflect the abuse that you've been to. One of the best ways to really transition into the new life is to start to do new things. Take yourself out of the old environment, put yourself in a new environment. What happens is you begin to then wire new neurons, you begin to look at the world a little bit differently. And what happens then is like old branches of a tree. The old stuff is going to start to wither away. I believe that one of the reasons why I was able to move through this relatively quickly, even though it's difficult to tell, because everyone has their own clock, everyone has their own time. So do not in any way compare yourself to another person. We all have our own rhythm. But I feel like it was kind of like the first couple of months were really difficult, then the following couple months were a little bit better, and then once I embarked on my trip, sometimes it felt like I was moving through the mud. It felt really strange to be in this new environment, and I still had those nagging feelings and thoughts trying to pull me down, but I had really no choice. Like, I had to orient myself in a new city. I had to figure out what I want to do and I'm going to eat that day. So all of that made me really present and brought me back to here. And eventually, after having done this for a while and then meeting new people and then having a new conversation and starting to see the world a little bit differently, as an empath, it's so easy for us to slip into another person's perspective, which can be an incredibly enriching process. So what I want to say here is that when you do engage with conversations with other people, when you do go out and meet them and engage in new activities, this is really, really, really healthy for you, as long as you're feeling safe, of course. So again, I want to emphasize you do those three things. Number one, be really kind to yourself. Number two, practice mindfulness. and number three is never give up on your dreams. So I'm gonna sign off here, sending you lots of love from the Blue Lagoon in Croatia, and I will be seeing you in new videos coming up in the next few weeks. Cheers to you, sending you big hugs, and I will see you in another video.